Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about the new episode of My Hero Academia final season on episode 7 or episode 166. This episode right here was very nicely done and I'm looking forward to the rest of the episodes, and I will say this, we are getting towards the very end, so if anything else, let's just get this started right away. We get to see Izuku and Nana Shinama seeing the last part of Tenko's origin and how he became Tomura Shigaraki eventually. Nana Shimura becoming the last of the vestige to break through Tomura's leaden shell, and we have to it that Izuku therefore faces Tenko's last moment when he became Tomura Shigaraki, where his quirk Decay shows up and kills his dog Mon by accident, and he was about to kill Hana maybe by accident too. But Izuku in his childlike form stops him, saying it's going to be okay. And by that time, we get to see a young Tenko Shimura having to tell Izuku, even if you took out my hatred and all, I still need to be a hero for all of them. I need to be a hero for those those villains because they all need one. By that time, we get to see some people wanting Tomura Shigaraki to actually destroy the world. They say, "Go on, man. Destroy everything. I hate this life." Even one person says, "Wreck this stupid world. Please destroy it for me, because I'm sick of it." By that time, we get to see Tomura and young Izuku inside the mine, seeing a memory that that's not Tomura Shigaraki's at all, except it was actually All For One. We get to see All For One appearing, or the vestige of All For One appearing, and therefore tells off Tomura Shigaraki that everything he did was not of his decision. All For One, the vestige of All For One reveals everything to Tomura Shigaraki of how he set everything up, and that he gave him his Decay quirk, and that he set that and got everything ready. And by that time, he gave Tomura Shigaraki the Decay and turned him into a vessel to steal One For All. We get to see All For One took over Shigaraki's body, but it's actually looking so damaged and skinny. So that means it's pretty much damaged, if I have to say it. However, even so, when he took over Tomura's body at long last, he was going to save that card after stealing One For All, but he knows it's been destroyed along with Yoichi. Adding on to that, now that he took over his body, the hatred, the decay, and all that is all gone. And of course, there are some lingering voices of Shigaraki's cries, but he covers them up with the hand made from his made on his mouth. We get to see Izuku Midoriya, sadly, unfortunately for him, even though he was only in the spiritual world, he suffered some nasty damage too. He lost both of his arms. And All For One was about to kill Izuku for everything he's done, but we get to see somehow that Sero, Sato, and Ojiro shows up and knocks All For One away. We get to see Aizawa showing up, telling Izuku, "Hey man, sorry that we took so long," and that the warp gate quirk is right behind him when he shows up. We go back into a 10-minute flashback, or 10 minutes ago, with Aizawa and Yamada, or Present Mic, trying to get Kurogiri to help him get out of here. And by that time, they managed to get him to work after remembering the memories and getting him to help out. By that time, we get to see many people trying to give the support to Aizawa when he asks for help, and some people giving materials and other clothing that could give them the support they need. We get to see that at a certain stadium, Takoba National Stadium, some crazy stuff is going on there, and some heroes are struggling. But we have Class 1B and some other heroes shows up to help him out, and they end up defeating the villain at that stadium. We get to see that Aizawa sees Midoriya having lost both of his arms, asks, "Hey, what happened? And how much time has passed?" And Izuku's like, "I don't know. I was in the vestige world for a while, and I couldn't really calculate the time." Aizawa decides to use Eri's horn, which she actually broke off of her forehead or head, and asks Aizawa to use it to help Deku out. We don't really know how much energy she has, but Aizawa was actually shocked about this, but Eri says, "Let me just help out just this once." And we have to it that rewind could the broken horn that Eri just chipped off or something like that is only going to be able to rewind 2 or 3 minutes at most. So by that time, of course, Izuku Midoriya has his arms back, and that Aizawa tells Deku, like, you can't die until you hear Eri sing. And by that time, we get to see many heroes in Class 1A showing up, getting ready to settle the fight once and for all against, like, All For One. Izuku getting very emotional about this, cries and gets ready to, like, gets ready to work with everyone to end the fight once and for all against All For One that took over Shigaraki's body. So, in this episode, all I can really tell you without a lot of detail and confusion is that Izuku got through to Tenko Shimura's origin and how he became Tomura Shigaraki. But the vestige of All For One shows up, takes over Shigaraki's body, and reveals everything that he set everything up and that he became a vessel for him. By that time, he took over Shigaraki's body by deleting him and was ready to kill Izuku Midoriya for ruining everything, destroying One For All, and getting in his way. But, the other heroes show up thanks to Aizawa and President Mike somehow managing to make Kurogiri work for them to, like, teleport everyone to where Izuku Midoriya's location at. Izuku Midoriya, who lost both of his arms, gets them restored by Eri's quirk of her horn, chipped off horn. So, yeah. Pretty much, they're about to settle their final battle against, like, All For One, so I look forward to see how that turns out. So, until then, I'll see you guys later. I'm Fazito. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Ta-ta-da!